Hi there, welcome back to Gadget Mad Lad. As you probably gathered from what you can see in front of you, and from what I said in the last video, if you watched the last video that is, this is the PlayStation Classic controller. In this video, I'm going to show you how to upgrade it. It's pretty simple. Right, so to save a bit of time, what I've done, there was 8 Phillips screws, which I've quickly removed. I was going to try and keep this as well, but from what I can tell, I don't know how to get this off, so you're going to potentially lose this little bit on the USB port. So if that's like a thing that you're not prepared to do, you might not want to do this. But I'll show you. I'm hoping this is going to work. Yes, that'll work beautifully. Radio. So as you can see inside the pad, we've basically got a USB cable coming through here. And it's just a micro USB cable. That's all it is. Connected it to the board. I've actually got an idea for a future video where I'm gonna put a little, my little Type C things that I've got. Where are they? These micro USB to Type C charge ports. Pretty cool. Eh? My thought was maybe I could fit it in there somehow, so we can make it so it's got a Type C breakaway cable. That's the future video, though, obviously. But if you're interested, let me know. Obviously. Right. So nothing really too complicated. It's just a case of winding it around that like that. And gently detaching it from that like so. And then we've got a PlayStation themed USB cable that we can use for any other micro USB products which might need it. But bear in mind it takes up a lot of space. So you got 2 USB ports next to each other. Pain in the butt when it's got that kind of thing, it overlaps it a little bit. Right, so now so that was 1.5 meters, that cable that originally came with this. This is 3 meters. So I figured I was going to change at least one of the pads to this. It's probably my girlfriend's because it's pink, so we can differentiate between the two. People get having the favourite pads and all. So there's nothing really too complicated about this. I'll show you. Let's get the micro USB side of it, and we put that into that like so. That's that then done. Then we do what this did before, and that's it. That is literally all you need to do. And jobs are good, and you've doubled the length of your PlayStation 1 Classic controller. As I'll show you now. Let's put this back on again. I think that just goes on like so. Am I correct? It still feels good. I've got the screws there ready for me. Get me a little screwdriver somewhere. There it is. Let's quickly get these screws back together and I can give you an example of what it looks like. Obviously, if you've got a lot of these pads or something, maybe you could like color code the wires or something so everyone knows whose pad. If you don't care, obviously you don't care. I'll just take a style in it, so you can differentiate between player 1 and player 2. I always prefer to a certain pad. It has to be like a colour one or a special edition or anything. Just there's always a pad that feels comfier than the others. I don't know if you go around to your mates and they always give you like the third party NAF one or whatever, and you're like, oh, let me use a good one, man. But nah, man. Gamer Pro for you. Buttons feel naff, don't they? Well, this is really good feeling control. Ironically enough, this is probably my favourite pad of all the pads, this. The original PlayStation controller. Shows me age a little bit. But this controller, for me, back in the day, was perfection. It was like, oh my god. Before this, it was a Super Nintendo controller. And then he brought this out and it was like, that is just beautiful to hold, man. I just love the way the buttons were and the kind of grip on it, and I thought an extra 2 buttons, you crazy? L2 and R2, who's ever gonna get? How's that ever gonna catch on? So me just get used to it, but hell, oh my god, seriously, beautiful controller. I don't know if you've seen the last video because I haven't uploaded it yet. I've kind of just gone straight into recording this, but I did a third USB to the PlayStation Classic, but I zoomed in a little bit, so I'm not too sure if I zoomed in for too much of it and like missed the entire thing, or if I did it not too late, if you get me, if it's salvageable or not. So if you saw that, great. If not, you might be not seeing that because I don't think I'll be rolling if it's all good. So that's it essentially, look. we've got a nice long cable, and the processor I've also got a funky charge cable. That's PlayStation oriented, however. Cool, eh? Right, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. Now go and jam me 3 foot long PlayStation pad. Thanks for watching. See you next time, and bye.